Good boy. Oh. I'm here with Macca. He's just watching them ride around in the little space in front of the round pen. And I'm hoping that we can get some connection with him to help reduce his anxiety when his mares leave his sight. You can't see me on the camera, but you can see him. So first time a few clicks, I had to walk up quite close to him. Second time a few less clicks, not quite as close. And that time, I guess a couple of clicks and left quite a bit of distance. And I'm talking, obviously, because you can hear me. And you can see that he keeps checking in with me just to see what this strange person is doing in the middle of the round pen. So he's observed them leaving. They're out of sight now. There's the first call. Hello, boy. The exercise that we're going to run through today is getting him to understand that when they're out of sight, that it's perfectly okay for him to be aware of that, to look for that. If you can just see his ear that's closest to me, it's scanning and listening, and he's dropping his head, and his focus is not fixed, and he's coming into me. So all this is really, really good, and such a big progress from our first session, where he spent most of the time at the gate, very focused out there and calling on a regular basis. It's very hot today, so I'm not going to be running around with him. I just want to show him that actually them leaving is okay because they come back. And they're now coming back, they're in sight, and he's still with me. Good boy. So his ears are now on them, which is all good. One ear is on them and one is scanning. And he's looking. Hello. Hello. Big sigh. Now they're wandering around again. Nice! Nice little circling. The pair have just ridden a beautiful circle around the mountain block. I love it when students work out for themselves that actually whatever's in their environment they can use as accessories to their day, if you like, to their ride. Okay. Good boy. So he's connected to me and the conversation that I'm having with him. He's answering the questions that I'm asking. And his fly mask is about to come off. So, good lad. So we will just adjust that for him, because seriously, that's got to be pretty uncomfortable. I might just take it off for a minute. There you go, Pap. There you go. It's only, fly masks only work if they're working. If they're not working, because they're all twisted, they're going to be annoying, aren't they, baby? Baby. This dude is 22 years old. Okay, so here is good. He's very focused out there. I took him to the fence. This is interesting. So I went to the fence to drop his fly mask off, and he has sort of got himself stuck there. Nice, good boy. Okay. So relax. Go through all the motions. So you want to go that way. Take her that way. Take her that way. Don't take her this way. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Block the shoulder. Ride forward. Again. Stop pulling on those reins, because what you're doing is you're braking. So, hello. So encourage forward motion. She's going to have to go one way or the other. Encourage forward motion, but indicate that's the way you want to go, because you don't want to get involved in all the boxes and the chairs and the umbrella, okay? That's just going to create more than you need. Encourage that direction, but soft rein, soft rein, soft rein. Just lean forward. Now forward. You concentrate on you, no thumbs up. Alright? Again. Straight. Put her in between your legs. Look where you want to go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Drive. Doesn't matter. Okay? Just. And the moment she is doing the right thing, she's doing the right thing, so you don't need to do any more. Pull. Okay, so a little bit of a diversion there, helping her. That was Bella, and Bella is very connected to Maka. So she was struggling to get Bella to turn and head away. Bella will be our next little combination in this. So you saw me getting a little bit big with him because I wanted to remove him from the fence to give Bella the opportunity to disconnect from the energy that he was drawing her in, and giving the rider a little bit of instruction on moving the horse from the corner that they'd got themselves into. I can go into that a little bit more detail, but if your horse is what they call napping, relaxation is usually the best way of getting them to go forward. Good boy. So he's licking and chewing and relaxing and reconnected with me as they go out of sight. He's looking great. As with all these series of videos, and you will hear me say it over and over and over again, a horse connected to their environment, to what is going on around them, that can still remain connected to you as their principal conversation, is going to be less spooky, less likely to out of the blue explode, because they're already aware of it. You block their minds and bind them into a mental tie down, an emotional tie down, just creates a whole world of problems. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. So this video is going to be pretty dull in terms of movement because, like I say, we are in the middle of a heat wave. Today was going to get to about 41 degrees. It is 10 o'clock in the morning and we're already hitting temperatures that are way too high for this time of year. And in the end, this exercise isn't about his movement. This is about connecting to him mentally and emotionally and allowing him the space to, well, connect to himself, to understand that he as a unit is actually good enough to support himself, if that makes sense. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. So, the last time we did this, he called out every time they went out of sight. And like I say, got trapped at the gate. And the only time I gave him instructions was, good boy, was when he got stuck. All the rest of the time was a really passive conversation, a bit like this really. Good boy. And this time he's called out once. And his connection here is really good. So I am going to reward this actually with a little bit of massage for the old dude. I'm very happy with this progress. Now, will this be the same state that he's in, say, if there was no human support in here? Distracting him every now and again when we needed to? I don't know. That's something we're going to have to experiment with and work out. Now, the way to do that is obviously to leave him in here on his own. I wouldn't recommend just leaving him here on his own and abandoning him and disappearing. I think the human support should still be in play, but say outside of the brown pen and then a little bit further away. You can't just rip the band-aid off and expect them to be okay. He's much better this time in this scenario. It doesn't mean to say that he won't have struggles if he was on his own. And if you did that, if you did just abandon him, or he felt abandoned, it's going to revert back into that same behaviour of calling and panic and anxiety. And we're trying to alleviate that for him. We're trying to get him to understand how to self-regulate. So by putting him back, even inadvertently, into a situation where he can't, then you're going to end up doing more damage than good. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, nasty flies. You get your fly mask back on in a minute. Good boy. Good lad. So they're just coming back. And he's just happy to relax. His ears are pricked, but his head's still low. I keep looking at him, expecting him to focus on them, but nothing. Great. Good lad. You graduate this level. No, he is superb. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, really connected. The most connected, okay, so he's using me as a security blanket a little bit, for sure. But he called once, just once. When you came back, he's not turning, he's not panicking. He got stuck at the fence just once when we were having our conversation, because we drew him in there and he got left there mentally, if you like. But he's doing really well, really, really well. I'm really happy with this. So, hello.